Yes, Heidi, just like you said, all of us are 18-month students, and during the last 18 months, we are so lucky to become one of their students, and they share a lot of knowledge with us. We learn so much from them. We do have a really outstanding faculty, and I believe this faculty is going to be a really huge support to the MicroMaster program. So, and a lot of people will be curious about, wow, this is a super valuable program, and if I fit this program, and if the program fit me. So, could you please tell us about what kind of people should apply for the program, and are there any background requirements for them?
Yeah, that's a great question. Thank you for asking. So we see a few different parts of, a few different buckets, I say, of those that would be great for this program. Certainly anybody who's looking to pursue an advanced degree in finance, we think this is a great precursor. It could be, is it right for me to pursue in residence master's degree? So this is a great trial. And also, if you do complete the MicroMasters, it will give you credits to apply for our program as well as others, and we can talk about that in a little bit. I would say, so that could really be, you know, we actually have students in high school that participated in our very first course, but we see some college students as well as 1 to 2 to 3 years experience. So that analyst level, I think, is a great way. Maybe you're not interested in pursuing a full master's degree and you really just want to get some in-depth knowledge or enhance your finance skills, another great way. And that's probably going to be mostly for people that are in industry. We do know of those that are career changers. So maybe they're in finance industry, but not in a finance role, or maybe they're not even in the finance industry, but are excited about learning about it and maybe making a switch. So there's lots of different people, I believe, that would really benefit and value from taking our courses. And I think this is a good opportunity to say, that you don't have to complete all 5 courses. You can take one course and get a certificate, or you can take all 5 and pass and get a full MicroMasters. And with MicroMasters, you get alumni, affiliate alumni status with MIT. So just another added benefit. However, there are some prerequisite skills that we would recommend, and that would be an understanding of calculus, linear algebra. We do strongly recommend some background in probability and statistics and basic programming. So if you have those sort of 4 skills coming into it, that would be great. On our website, if you go to MIT MicroMasters Finance, you can actually see some resources to help you get those prerequisite skills online to better prepare yourself to be successful in our courses in our MicroMasters program.
Yeah, sounds great. I mean, I definitely see that it sounds like the MicroMaster program has given a lot of different people, whether it's students, high school students, college students, or career switchers, more access to really good quality finance courses. So I know, maybe on the other hand, I know a lot of people like us probably want to get more of a full in-person experience at MIT Sloan. So we wonder, like, how does the MicroMaster actually help them to prepare a student to pursue an MFin degree?
Yeah, so we believe, so certainly anyone who completes our MicroMasters and receives credentials, we are going to welcome them to apply to finish out the remaining coursework as part of the Master of Finance program and join us on campus. If they're successful through the application process, they would be able to waive summer term, which is, I think, a great benefit. So really it's going to be a great assessment tool for us. Let's just be honest, not everybody who completes the MicroMasters may be accepted to our program, so it's not an automatic. You're still going to have to go through a very comprehensive admissions process to make sure it's the right fit for everyone. But we look favorably upon those that have completed the MicroMasters, because it just gives us sort of that extra check that, yeah, they're committed to finance and they have an understanding and can handle the rigor of our coursework. We are not the only pathway. So if there are students out there, maybe they don't want to pursue a full degree at MIT, or maybe not even a degree in finance. We are forming partnerships with other universities around the world. So there are MBA programs, there are, I believe, a data analytics, there are some econ programs that will accept our MicroMasters credentials and apply those credits to their degrees. And again, those students who get accepted to those programs would be able to waive out of certain courses and maybe even a full term. So there's lots of different avenues. It's not one size fits all.
Cool. Yeah, sounds good. I'm sure those are like super useful information for our audience. And, it's kind of sad to say it's probably the last question, but as a tradition of our show, the last questions has always been, just general advice for our young students and young professionals. So what's the advice that you would give to our young students and young professionals that in finance?
Yeah, so great question. I love that as a closer. First and foremost, be passionate about what you do. When we bring in students to our program, we look for that passion in finance as one of the top attributes of any candidate that we evaluate. If you're working in finance, I would say, I hope that you have that passion, that it's not just a means to a paycheck or whatever it may be. There are so many exciting opportunities. Finance is complex. It's changing rapidly. It's not going to get any easier. So I would say if you haven't gotten the full training and background in finance, that I would encourage you to do so. I know that industry will hire, people from math without any finance skills or computer science backgrounds without any finance skills. I think that's atrocious. I think you need to know finance if you're going to work in the industry. So I would say, to your audience, to the students, to those that are early in their career, just self-assess. What do you need to know to be successful? There are so many different opportunities, whether it's online, whether it's our MicroMasters, whether it's a full master's degree. So many opportunities to improve your skill sets, and that's just the way that the world is trending. That you can't sit idle. So be real and be true to yourself, and get as much knowledge as you can.
I totally agree. Passion is one of the most important factors for me to go through the last 18 months. And I believe your suggestion will be really helpful for those young professionals to help them build a really successful career in the future, and especially under the current uncertain environment of COVID-19 nowadays. Well, and I believe now is the time for some free discussion.
I have another question regarding the MFin admission. So I know that the MFin application deadline just passed a couple of days ago. I'm sure a lot of our audiences are interested, or they actually already submitted their applications. So I wonder that what impact does COVID on the MFin application this year? I know, for example, historically, MFin admission team has been doing these kind of in-person interviews, and also probably for this year, I know a lot of the schools, they've canceled their requirement of the GRE or GMAT score. So I wonder for our MFin admission, what has been going on this year?
Yeah, so great question. So COVID definitely had an impact in terms of how we recruited and communicate with our candidates and prospective students. We went virtual everything. And I would say, while we missed that in-person interaction, virtual actually gave us more opportunities and more broader reach. So as you mentioned, we closed out our applications, I think 2 days ago. I would say, I can't share numbers, but strong. And I think, MIT brand and the success of our MFin program and the like, all are in our favor from that perspective. Interviewing will be virtual. I think we've communicated that already to anyone who's applied to our program. It's just, the health and safety of our community and everyone involved is our first priority. So we will be using Zoom, but we believe that we'll be able to have a great interview process and find the best and brightest to bring to our program. So we're excited about it, but with all the challenges, I think, there's opportunities, and we're moving forward.
And I believe a lot of audience are super interested in the MFin program. And some of our subscribers ask us, so they feel a little bit panic about the interview process. So do tell them a little bit advice about prepare for the interview and make them become more competitive.
Yeah, okay. So, well, I mean, we're pretty transparent and full disclosure. So we actually have videos out on I think YouTube just in terms of how to prepare for your interview. So we want our candidates to be successful. What I would say is be genuine. Do not come in scripted. We know that you're scripted, particularly on Zoom. Like, I'm not reading anything, and yeah, I might stumble on my words. You would know if I was like reading from a script, and we know if you're reading from a script when you come to an interview. So scrap the script, be genuine. It's okay if you mess up a word here and there, that's okay. You want to come in with good examples of your passion about finance. Where did that come from? What have you done to prepare for not only a master's degree, but what are you doing to prepare for industry? So we hope that you're pursuing an MFin degree, that you know what industry's like, at least at a broad level. Share good examples of, where you've been successful, whether it's individually or working with teams. But most, it's just really be yourself. We want somebody genuine. And I think the three of you know that, being part of our community, that MIT is a genuine place, and all about caring and collaboration. And yeah, you're all super smart, but you're people as well, and that's what we're looking for.
So I guess the Chinese New Year is coming actually. So would you like to say like Happy New Year, like in Chinese maybe?
Would I like to say it in Chinese?
Yeah. So it's called 新年好.
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 新年好. Sort of.
Very good. Yeah, super cool. Thank you. Yeah.
Well, happy Chinese New Year. Happy 2021. I wish the three of you and all of your followers and your audience just happy and healthy 2021. I think we all deserve that. I also hope to see many applications to our Master of Finance program from your followers, and I hope to see many sign up for our MicroMasters, whether it's the full deal or individual courses. Everyone is welcome.
OK， 谢谢大家的收看，那这就是我们这一期的节目啦。我们是 MIT
学
生
说，
让我们的下期遇见你，
遇见你，
拜拜。